What are you going to get at the grocery store to support your fat loss journey? Well, if you've ever had that question, which I think most people, when they decide to lose weight, first question is, what can I eat? Second question is, what am I going to buy to support this? I hope you'll stick around because that's what we're going to be talking about on this episode of LiveFREE TV. I'm Emilie Quisenberry, and I am a holistic weight loss coach, and I help women learn how to lose weight, how to appreciate their body, how to begin to heal their relationship with food, and how to learn how to live fit, healthy, and strong in their body, their soul, and their spirit for good. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. You can click on one of the buttons around the video to do just that. I put out a new episode and a freebie almost every week. So if you subscribe, you'll be notified when I do that. Before we get going, I do want to tell you about the freebie this week. It is the grocery list and meal planning guide. And this episode is a little bit different than the episodes that I normally do. I'm actually going to take you on a shopping trip to Costco so that you can see different options and different things that I buy and why I would even think about buying that. So I hope that you will stick around and that this episode will really help you take this idea and put it into practice and to get super practical in your fat loss journey. To pick that up, simply go to the orange button on my blog below the video. On YouTube, you'll find it, link in the description box, or you can simply go to emiliequisenberry.com/24. It's emiliequisenberry.com/24. Okay, now you're going to go join me at Costco. Hey. Just finished up my workout, met Steven at the gym, and now we are headed into Costco. Yay! Love Costco. And I will show you, as I shop, some of my fabulous finds there. And maybe that will help you. Okay, so I love these. They're Kirkland's brand, and they're 21 grams of protein, and it's sweetened with stevia, and it's chocolate chip cookie dough and chocolate brownie. So that's a win. And they're only like $17.99 for 20 bars. That's less than $1 a bar, which is a really good deal. So if you have a Costco, I recommend bars, and you can also get a different variety. They have different varieties online. Okay, this stuff is awesome. This Dave's Killer Bread. It's organic, which I like, and non-GMO. And it's so delicious, and it's a fabulous source of carbs. And it's got, let's see, macro-wise, it's 120 calories for a slice, which is a little high for bread, but it's still really good. 2 fats, 22 carbs with 5 fiber and 5 protein. So I love it. Now, I'm not getting these, but this is a cauliflower pizza kit, and this is pizza dough out of cauliflower, which is awesome. Now, I buy the frozen one, but if you want to make your own, they have these, and they're like only $10 for 2. That seems like a really good deal. Okay, now these are so delicious. We don't normally buy these. My mom and dad do, and we're living with them. So if you want a treat, though, they're, I don't do a whole serving because a quarter cup's kind of a lot. I usually just pull out just a few, but they are yummy. So if you want to get yourself a little treat, these honey roasted nut mix, good. Okay, another thing, this beef bone broth. These are like individual little packets, and you put them in water. I don't know if you know about bone broth, but it's a really good source of protein. This one little packet has 10 grams of protein in it, 1 fat, and no carbs. And so you just mix it with water and drink it. Good, very quick and on-the-go protein source. Okay, this is delicious. And as far as because I love pizza. Like, I could eat pizza every day, but it's such a high-calorie food. So this, is for a quarter of a pizza is 270 calories, 12 fat, 28 carb, and 15 protein. And then I add chicken to mine to give it more protein, and I get a quarter of a pizza, and it is super filling and so yummy. So I highly recommend this. I recommend, if you're not lactose intolerant, every refrigerator be stocked with organic Greek yogurt. This is non-fat and it's plain. We use it like sour cream. We use it in all kinds of stuff, and it is an awesome source of protein. It's got no fat, 7 carbs, and 18 protein for 2/3 of a cup. That's awesome. And of course, a big bag of chicken breasts, frozen chicken breasts. We'll take out, 4 or 5 of those and grill them up, and then we have them all week. Okay, these are fabulous Kodiak Power Waffles. They have a good amount of protein in them. So I do 1 waffle, so it's half those numbers. So 115 calories, 5.5 fat, 6 protein, and like 12 carb. So super fun, because then you can add strawberries to it, and you can do like a little bit of maple syrup, and that just is such a treat. These are awesome. These bell peppers, I buy these and I'll cut them up and eat them raw with like in salads or on sandwiches or whatever, and then saute usually 3 of them with onions and have that as well until they're like really almost, caramelized. Delicious. Okay, this is one of those salads I was telling y'all about that are so good. This is the organic cherry almond blue. And the thing about these that are so great is that like a whole cup of this is 170 calories, 11 fat, 15 carb, and 3 protein. And I don't normally do a whole cup. I normally do about like anywhere between 1/2 and 2/3 of a cup. But if I have a lot of calories left, then I'll do that. And then the other thing over here is Brussels sprouts, which I love. Delicious. Cut them up, roast them with some onion and garlic and olive oil, salt and pepper. Delicious. And then of course the staple of red wine. This is a delicious red wine, and it is one of those big 1.5 liters, and it's only $6.99, and it's a Chilean wine, which I like. I like to drink international wines, because a lot of wines that come out of California have a lot of GMOs and pesticides, and the ones that are international supposedly don't, but who knows. So I hope that's been helpful, seeing kind of what are some good deals at Costco, especially if you have a Costco near you. And I ended up buying a box of Honey Nut Cheerios, because I'll tell you, a really yummy treat is to get for breakfast is to have cereal, which I love, and then make up protein. So I use this like really very mildly flavored protein. It's just a vanilla. And then I mix it with almond milk, and then I pour that over. So I have protein milk over my cereal, and that's a perfect breakfast. So you might want to try it out and see what you think. I do hope that this episode has helped you tremendously, and to take what I've shown you here and to really begin to create your own grocery list and meal planning. Go pick up the guide to your grocery list and meal planning. You can do that by clicking on the orange button below the video on my blog. You can click on the link in the description box on YouTube, or you can simply go to emiliequisenberry.com/24. I would love to hear any thoughts that you might have, so don't hesitate to reach out. You can email me, or you can drop them below in the comments. If you're a woman, would love to have you come join us in our free Facebook community, Women Living Healthy, Fit, and Strong for Good. You'll need to answer 3 questions before you'll be admitted into the group, because we want to make sure we protect our environment there. But would love to have you as we dive into this idea of nutrition and health and fitness and fat loss from the body perspective, the soul, and the spirit. That way we have a whole being, and we are able to live out the purpose that God has for us. I'm so glad you joined me today, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Be blessed.